Okay, for free with no or limited restriction. So that's what we are going to discuss. Whether is it limited, whether is it restricted or not. Okay, so that's why in the beginning I thought that we're going to have a talk about copyright ethics in education materials. Okay. Next up, so this is the formats. Most of all, this is just like any other formats of teaching materials or learning materials. So, of course, lesson plans, PDF, say Word documents, textbooks, ebook, videos is going to be the most interesting one, maybe videos, but it can also be a software. It can also be games like that. So it's not just about the words or maybe document. Sometimes it can be the whole course material. Like nowadays we have like online courses, we have massive open online courses. So course material can also be an OER or open educational resources. Like it means you can use the materials in the course or the online course for your teaching. And of course, lesson plans nowadays you can see like a lot of generous educators, amazing educators like us here sharing lesson plans in the social media, sharing lesson plans in the public domain. So there is OER. And videos, like mostly you can find on YouTube, but there are more websites like TED or maybe Vimeo and any other website that we can find OER in terms of videos. Games. Yes. When it comes to like STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, and even software, okay, that it can become an OER. And if you want to know more about this one, you can try to click the full poster. Okay, so this PDF which I show and I put into my slides is also categorized as an OER or open educational resources. So yeah, full courses, learning object, tests, or any other tools material. So so we have the benefits. We have benefits for students. So this is also an example of an OER. So this is why I can use these materials in my slides because this is an OER. Like that. So this is what we say by document, and you can try to learn more and read more when it comes when you get my slides. But most of all, so this is like the most common formats when it comes to OER. Okay, now how about the open licensing? So you can answer in the chat if you have ever, but I believe you might have ever seen at least once or maybe several times when you browse online for anything like teaching materials or even non-teaching materials. Okay. So please say yes if you have ever seen this kind of symbol. It can be in a book, it can be in a website, or maybe if you know, you can just say no. That's all right. So kindly, you can send the chat in the Zoom chat and kindly CC yes, Miss Winnie, that's right. Creative Commons. Yes, okay. If you have ever seen things like this, kindly say yes in the chat. But if you have ever not, kindly say no, that's all right. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna open the clear version of the picture of open licensing. So this is what we say, or this is what we're talking about open license. So OER is free with limited or comes to copyright. Indonesia we say hak cipta, something like that, copyright. So these symbols have meaning. So it's not just like what is it, like a logo or anything. It has meanings. So we have for the most free to the least free. Most free to the least free. Actually, like everything with this symbol is free. You can use it to certain extent, to certain use. Yeah, it depends on to the attribution. So we say like attribution. So we have CCBY, CCBYSA, and we'll have each description of the attribution. So in summary, there are some OER that you can use like however you want to use it. You want to put it into your own materials, you want to print it and sell it, you want to put it into your books, that's all right. So it's called the CCBY. This license lets you to distribute, remix, tweak. As example, like this picture is CCBY, let's say, this is an example. CCBY. So you can use this picture, you can edit this picture like, in your creation, like in creativity. And then you want to put it in your book, you want to put it in your website, and you want to sell it. That's all right. Okay, this is open license. You can use it however you want to, however you want to use it. But there are some extent or some description or attribution that you can use it, but you cannot edit it. Okay, if you want to use it, you have to use it as a full list. I'm like how it is. It is how it is. Like you put the picture, you copy the picture, you paste the pictures, like no edit, like that. Yeah, so we call them no derivation. CCBYND. It means allows for redistribution, commercial and non-commercial. You can sell it as long as it pass along unchanged and in whole. So it means you cannot crop it, you cannot change one of the item like that. Yeah, but you can use it in your book, in your website. You can make it commercial. That's all right. But as long as you don't change anything to it. And of course, you have to put the owner right. The owner rights, like maybe in research, we have citation. In open licensing, we have attribution. Like that. And there are something that you can use for free. You can edit it, you can use it in your classroom, you can share it to your students, but you cannot sell it. It means non-commercial. You can edit it, it's okay. You can put it into your book, but you have no right to sell the stuff that includes this logo or includes these materials. And we have different range of that. And we're gonna know more when it comes to example. So the thing is like by knowing this, so we can start to at least try our best to respect copyright. Why? Because we might also some days or maybe starting from now try to use this kind of attribution so we can share our material, share our innovations and contents to other educators all over the world with open licensing, where other teachers can use it, other teachers can edit it, or maybe other teachers can also sell it. But for materials, okay, I know that we are trying our best. Okay, all right. So we know that OER is free, and nowadays we can see a lot of educators in social media, in the internet, websites, blogs, sharing millions, I should say billions, resources, free materials. Are those OER? Is everything that I find in the internet and it's free is OER? I can use it? Unfortunately, there are two terms, and there are somehow difference between OER and free. So yeah, I make it a bit dramatic. Open educational resources versus free materials. So I got this, I curated this from a book, which is also an OER. Let's talk about free first. Free means that there is no required cost to access materials. Yeah, as we know, free, of course, we can use it. We don't have to pay anything. But it doesn't mean that we as users, so we're talking here about the content creators, right? We're talking here as teachers who create materials, who create courses. It doesn't mean that users may also reuse. So the difference between use and reuse. Use, it means just like we use it, but reuse is like we change things, or maybe like we put it into other things. We cannot modify, we cannot share the materials because it's free. It's not OER, right? So there are some other free resources in the internet, especially where they have their own copyright. They have their own term of use, especially when it comes to big institutions or big non-profit organizations like universities, like British Council, Cambridge. They share free resources in the internet, but it doesn't mean that they are OER because they have their own terms of use. So we can use it, but it doesn't mean we can like change it, edit it, or even maybe like resell it. Now, but when a resource is open, so open here refers to OER. Users know, so we know they can reuse, we can reshare the resource widely, so long as we as educators abide by the terms of the creator, the author, or maybe the original content owner. So open a small page of the book here. So in summary, free materials are not always OER. So when it comes, oh yeah, this is free. I found it in, as example, website, big universities like Cambridge, or maybe British Council, big organization that share resources. It comes to English language teaching. It doesn't mean that it's OER. It doesn't mean that we can put it into our book. It doesn't mean that we can put it into our lessons and make it as our own. Okay. We can use it, yes, as a whole. Okay. So this is the book by Marisa Patrick, Building Infrastructure for Open Educational Resources. We're just gonna jump up to the content where she writes about the difference between free and open. Okay, so this is like a web-based book. If you get my slide, you can also access this book, but this is not in a PDF. You can also download it, but this is a web-based. Okay, so this is a little difference between free and open. So this is a little quotation from David Willey. So David Willey is the advocate of OER. Like if all that was meant by open was free, we wouldn't need a new word. We just call it free. So it's just to define what's the difference between OER and free. Yeah, OER is free, but not everything free is OER. Okay. Now, so that's the thing. When it comes to free, it doesn't mean it's OER. But when it comes to OER, it's always free. And we know by the symbols of the attribution, what we say by Creative Commons license. It can be CC BY, it can CC BY ND, and etc. And we can look up. And most of the time, they will have, they will put the link to the attribution, so the user can click it. Just like here below, if you see CCBY4, if you click it, it will direct the user or maybe the educators who want to use to the description of the open license. Yeah. So we know, oh, there is this description where I can only use it without any change. Okay, that is OER. But when it comes to free materials, they have their own terms of use. They have their own copyrights, especially when it comes to big organizations. Now, here we have something, a case. It might happen to us. It might have had happened to us, or maybe later on. So let's say we find a recently published course online that allows user to read material. So we find a materials or maybe like a lesson plan or a PDF. Yeah, it says that we can just access it in the internet. We can read it. Okay, we can download it, but we cannot any license. We don't see like CC like that. Just like most of the time, we get PDF, but we don't see like symbols like CC symbols. So what do you think? Is it free but not open? Both free and open, or neither free nor open? Kindly answer in the chat. You can just say A, B, C. You can answer in the chat. So let's say, or imagine you find a resource a teaching materials. It can be a PDF or anything. You can use it, you can read it. I mean, like you don't have to pay. You can just download it, read it, but you don't see any copyright symbol. You don't see any CC BY or anything. Right. So do you think you can edit it? Do you think you can reuse it and etc.? See? Okay. Thank you, Miss Sierra. I'm waiting for other answers, maybe. So we have A, B, C. A, okay. A, all right. Thanks, Miss Winnie. Miss Uri, what do you think? Answer in the chat. You find a resource in the internet, you can use it, you don't have to pay, but you don't find any symbols of Creative Commons. Do you think you can edit it? Do you think you can sell it? Okay, A. Okay. All right, so we got most A. Okay, let's say A. Okay. Okay, let me check. Yes, it's free but not open. Correct. Content that does not clearly indicate shared copyright permission is probably not openly licensed, even if it's free to view or use. So it's free. The free means here you can use it, you can read it on your own, or maybe if you want, if you are teaching, if you teach a classroom, yeah, you can share the link to your student. You can share the link, you can invite your students to read together with you, you can tell your students to read it. But the thing is, you cannot edit, you cannot move it into another platform. As example, you have a book, you are writing your own book. Oh, okay, I will take this as my book. Okay, I will take the picture. I will take this content, this quiz. The thing is that, unfortunately, you can use it, you can read it, you can share it for free without selling it, without commercial, without derivations or changing anything to it. Because they might, or this content might have terms of use which is different than the OER. Okay, so that is the difference between OER and pre-materials. So not every pre-materials are always OER, but OER is always free. But it doesn't mean all OER can be sell. No, I mean, like, if you want to create a book, let's say, we are content creators, we are teachers, we are going to create our own course book. We're going to create our own teaching materials such as lesson plan. Okay, if they have OER, if they have the attribution, make sure that we're trying our best to respect those copyright, because somehow, someday, we're going to also share these kind of things. And of course, we want our contents or our resources that we make to be respected. Okay. Now, this is, I should say, the fun. Oh, not yet. Now, how about the benefits? Why do we have to know about OER? Why do we have to know whether this is free or not? Okay, let's talk about the bigger scale. Okay. First, of course, as to learning for a wider range of learners during this kind of era, the digital era, online teaching, and etc. I personally believe that textbook or maybe the module that is provided by our institution is sometimes just not enough. I mean, maybe it's enough if we just want to finish the semester, it's okay. I'm like, so I'm gonna teaching this is the module, I want to finish the semester, it's all right. But how if we want to reach wide range of learners with different kind of what we say by interest, different kind of situation, accessibility. Okay, so these were OER and free materials involved. Okay, so we can be creative and innovative, and I believe this is in line with what we say by freedom of learning or merdeka belajar, where we can adapt or adopt resources from what we know by the internet. So that's the first thing. Then the second one, give access to a variety of language learning materials of different formats. Okay, just like we have seen videos, sometimes audios, games, lesson plan. So it's not always textbook. It's not always text. It can come with pictures. Okay, maybe somehow our materials that our institution provide doesn't provide picture, or maybe no videos. We can find it in the internet, and we can check whether it is free, whether it is OER. Okay, oh, it's OER. We can try to be more creative. Okay, oh, I can make a derivation, or maybe I can reuse this to my lesson plan. I can make it into a slide, say, PowerPoint slide, or maybe another video. Oh, this is free, but I can still use it. Okay, I will not change it. So that's where this understanding involved, like that, the knowledge of these OER and free materials involved in our life as an educator. Now, flexibility, of course, adopt materials specifically for their students' needs. For those who are in the same page with me as a private teachers in a private language center, where we have private students, one-on-one students. Sometimes they have their own concern. Oh, I want to study English for studying abroad, or I want to learn English because my supervisor want me to do so. Well, I work with this kind of thing, that kind of thing. So we need flexibility, okay, to reach our students' needs. So this is where OER and free materials are really rich resources and help us. The teaching is difficult. Teaching takes time. Let's give us some flexibility, okay, by knowing this kind of thing. And this is curated. So we can find the benefits, and especially in our daily life, if we have ever experienced, and later on, we are going to experience this kind of thing, more benefits that maybe personal benefits, like what is it, empiricism, personal experience, or maybe like from research and etc. Okay. Now, here are the fun begin. This is where the fun begins. So these are there are massive numbers. So I don't know, millions of OER or free materials in the internet nowadays. Like teachers are really generous. Like educators are really generous. They want to contribute for the future of our children. Okay, for the future of education, we can find, yeah, whether it is ELT, whether it is not ELT. But these examples are curated in Wakelet collection. So this is my Wakelet collection. For those who want to know more about Wakelet, you can click this link, and maybe you can also contact some Wakelet ambassador in this meeting. We have a lot. We have Winnie, ambassador from Taiwan. Thanks for coming. Okay, Winnie can also comment on my Wakelet collection later to make my collection better. Okay, so in this slide, you can scroll down if you access my slide online, not a PDF, because I will also provide a PDF for my slides. You can click each link in this collection through the slides. But in case, I want to see it to the fullest, like that, I want to see the whole collection through the original website or to the main website. You can also click this man, click this guy pointing at the book. Okay. But you can scroll down in case you want to see it from the slide. So you can scroll down. So I'm trying my best to curate and to choose the most accessible free materials and OER. Okay, you can scroll down, scroll up, but you can also just click this bookshelf that this guy is pointing, and you can it will direct you to my Wakelet collection. Okay. Okay. For those who are interested to browse on what is it? For those who want to browse on my Wakelet, now you can click the link that I'm sending in the chat. Okay, just in time for the show. It's having connection problem.
I think Fajar got internet issue. He disconnected. So let's wait for a moment. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right. Maybe other participant can visit his Wakelet while waiting for him to rejoin. Winnie, are you muted? Oh, wait a minute. I will unmute participant. Sorry. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Yeah.
He made me a co-host. That's why I can unmute.
Is he back?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
I think it's a very good to listen to this. I mean, the digital. I mean, it's maybe a new platform. Yeah. So I
Yes.
think before he shared this OER, I only know the cookie Oreo, but now I know this OER is a very useful and
Yes, yes.
platform. Yeah. So I just I kind of visit his Weclick collection. It's also a very useful, friendly tool for educator. So I think while he is back to the, I mean, to the earth, we can all visit his Weclick. So if you using iPhone or tablet, maybe you need to download the app. But I think it's using the website should be accessible.
Yes, that's great. Okay, Balkis, are you there? Balkis, I already unmute everyone, so the one with Balkis can unmute and say something because teacher Fajar told me that please unmute Balkis.
Mm.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Hello, teacher Hola. Hello, Tiffany. Okay. Well, participant, I think let's take a look at his Wycliffe collection. So we can share and add something on his collection too.
Mm. I think his collection we cannot add on. We can just visit.
Okay.
Yeah, because they are different function of the Weckley collection. So I think he just is like a website gallery. You can go visit there. But and also you can clip the thumb up if you really like found it useful and like it. You can encourage Fajar this collection.
Yes.
Also, fun, Wagly is also one of my favorite digital tool. It's very good for teacher. As a English teacher, you have a lot of like a website, link. So you can use this as your teaching cabinet. So it's really good to use it.
Let's see. While waiting for him to rejoin.
Yeah.
So it's his profile.
Mm-hmm. You can see the little thumb. If you visit his website, this Weclet, you can give it a thumb up.
Mhm. He has a lot of material for English languages.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So teachers and educators, it's very useful. So he has also teachers corner. And I think in the teachers corner, there are a lot of resources too, right? And also some tough, fun activities. Wow. And also Cambridge English too. It's like a supermarket for English resources, teaching English resources.
You can just click and go to this website.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, so that's all from his work lab. Oh, is he rejoining? Okay, teacher Brian, maybe you want to share something, or teacher Marty, or any other participant? Who want to share about teaching English resources? while waiting for Fajar to come back.
Okay, Teacher Uri. So
Yes.
we are waiting for Teacher Fajar. I'm sharing another link about Wakelet. So this Wakelet, there are different functions as I mentioned. So you can just click while I'm attending this session. So one of the function I'm okay, yeah. So one of the function I'm using as a Wakelet is my like a online session notes. So I'm going to show you how I use it. So let me share. Let me share my screen. Is that
Yes.
audible?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is visible.
Okay, okay. So this is the Wakelet I create. So I just okay. Anyway, okay. Let me see. I can change the mode, different like an editing arrangement. So while I'm attending the session, I take the screenshot. So I just took a picture and then put here. And also I put all the Fajar's resource, like his Wakelet collection and his Canva slide. And these are the some screenshots I'm editing. I'm just putting here as my like a session notes. So it's very simple, easy to use it. So while this is section, I make it like a inviting collaboration. So you can just, if you want to say something here, I think if you want to try, you can use it. Like I say, great, a great one. You can just write your comment. Great.
Hello,
one.
Winnie.
Oh, you are back.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So for example, I just comments like oh Fajar here I can use a gift you are the best.
Oh my god, thank you so much. All right. Okay. I don't know. The robot is like betraying me.
Okay, so this is another why I'm attending your session. I'm creating a collaboration Wakelet. Okay. Yeah, welcome
Okay.
back. Over to
Thank
you.
you. I'm joining with my phone now, and I will have my colleague Abby. Hello, Abby. Can you share the link that I sent to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much. I should apologize. Okay. Well, can you share?
No, it's okay. We are still running your stations.
Oh my goodness.
We are surfing your Wakelet collection.
You guys are the best. Okay. Okay, Abby, where is it?
Or maybe I will share for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Uri.
Which slide?
To the Wakelet, Miss Uri.
Wait a minute. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
To the next slide. I think it's the slide where I show the examples of VR. Okay. So we gotta just fasten this up. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, sorry, Abby. Okay, one more slide, I think. Yeah, this one. And Miss Uri, could you please click the man that pointing to the book? The man,
This
the man.
one?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
This man. I hide the link there. Okay. So yeah, I have also sent this link to the chat, so everyone can try to also access this Wakelet collection. So in this Wakelet collection, I put personally, I think the best OER and also free materials that I found in the internet, and it includes a website from various institutions.
He's freezing again. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Here, if you click the link or each names in my Wakelet collection, it will direct you to the website. Yeah, to the website. Okay, let's try. Could you find Learn English, Miss Uri? Learn English.
English.
British Council.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Sierra. Thanks for following my
This
way.
one, Cambridge
that's-
English.
Below. It's from the British Council.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, Learn English British Council. Yeah, that's for the teenagers. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this website, it provides, I should say, almost everything when it comes to English language learning and teaching. And of course, it is British, right? Because it's from the non-profit organization of the British Council. And this is an example of free materials website, because they are what we say by big organization, and they are not using the open licensing. They have their own terms of use. So in case, let's say you want to use their materials, yes, you can. But let's say, oh, I want to edit it. I want to include them into my new course, into my new book. I want to, commercial, make them commercial. Of course, you need the permission from the British Council itself. Okay, Miss Uri, you can try skills, the skills, and you can just accept all cookies. That's all right.
Reading.
The tab skills in the top.
Okay.
Here, courses and skills. Can you find it? Yeah, grammar skills on the very left, almost the very left.
Oh, this one.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So they have various materials: speaking, listening, reading, writing. You can choose, let's say, listening, Miss Uri.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So in this listening section, you can find wide range of resources. Of course, it includes the audio, it includes the exercises, and you can also download them to print it out. Let's say maybe in the class you're not using laptop or you're not using mobile phone. In an offline class, you want to print them out. And of course, they are based on CFR, or Common European Framework Reference, which is, I should say, is the most common CFR, most common framework when it comes to English proficiency. So they begin with A1, A2, B1, B2. I think even until C1, as I remember. Yeah, advanced listening. Okay, so in this, and they are like content based. So the topic that they have is not like about discussing like grammar when it comes to gerunds, or maybe like present tense. No, they are discussing contents. Okay, Miss Uri can try choose any level. It's okay. Yeah, you can choose from A1 to C1. Yeah.
Let's try B1.
Okay, let's try B1. Now, so in each level, they have several topics. Miss Uri, you can click accept all cookies. I think that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, to close that. Yeah, announcement. Okay. Now, so you can find various topics of the lesson. You have here advice for exams, amazing facts, celebrations. So in each level, they have topics. Okay. Miss Uri can choose any topic, Miss Uri.
Okay, Lamas.
Okay, Lamas. Animal.
Because I like animal.
It was really good. So as example, this one. So because this is listening, so the flow of this lesson is like preparation and exercise. If you see above the picture, Miss Uri, above the picture, there is a preparation tab that you can click. So in every lesson in the British Council Learn English, you can do preparation before going to the audio. So the preparation will prepare the students to know the words or the vocabulary in context. Unfortunately, this one is not OER. This one is free materials. That's why this is so cool. So somehow, yeah, unfortunately, this is a free materials. Yes, you can use it. You can use it. You can use it for you to learn. You can use it for your class to teach. But unfortunately, you cannot edit. You cannot, let's say, recycle to another form or maybe recycle to another what is it, website or anything. But you can use it in your class. You can share this link to your students. No account needed. No account needed for this website. And Miss Uri, you can scroll down. And let's say in case that your class doesn't use digital devices in the offline environment, Miss Uri can browse, navigate below. There is the below again, scroll down. That's, yeah, you can download the audio and scroll. If you scroll down again, you can see the worksheet and downloads. Let's say, oh, I want to use this in my offline class. Oh, too far, Miss Uri, too far. There is a worksheet and downloads. It's gray above the discussion.
This one.
That's right. Worksheet and discussion. Can you see it? Worksheet and discussion. Above the worksheet and downloads.
Oh yeah, this one.
Can you find it? Yeah.
This one.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Now, so you have also a choice or an option where you can print it out. So you can see exercise, you can see answers, you can see transcript. Miss Uri can try to choose exercise, for example. So you can have this.
Oh,
Have you ever opened this, Miss Uri?
Not yet. This is my first time. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So the thing is, so this is just the beginning. There are more way amazing to this one. Yeah. So you can use this for free. You can print this out. But the thing is, because this is free materials, this is copyrighted by the British Council. This is not open. You cannot change anything to it. You cannot, let's say, oh, I want to make my own course book. I will print this and I add this to my course book. Unfortunately, you cannot. Maybe in the lower scale, as example, you teach individually. No one will know, right? But
Yes.
let's say you are teaching in the bigger scale. Let's say you're an organization, university, or maybe a private course. Someday you'll get sued. And it's not what is it? It's a really big deal when you are get sued for what is it? Copyright violation like that. This is just a bit. So the thing with Learn English, they have 3 of them. They have the Learn English for kids, for teenagers, and for adults. Okay, if you go back, Miss Uri, to the main website, you can see the version on the top right. You can scroll up. So you can search. It's more than this. So they have listening, they have speaking, they have reading, writing. They also have the grammar tab, vocabulary tab, and they also have magazine. Everything that you need maybe to, let's say, provide your students to have more exposure to the English. And you see top right, Miss Uri, above the Learn English, you can see teaching English, Learn English kids, Learn English. Can you see it, Miss Uri? Try the Learn English kids.
Learn English kids.
Yes.
All right. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I should say Learn English kids is actually the most awesome. The most awesome of all. Like the most awesome of all, like that. So it's the same, but they have like different kind or like different types of form, right? Because it's for kids. They're more into games, they're more into flashcards, they're more into videos like spellings, spelling game, and etc. And they have the same types of the format. Like you can use it online or you can just print it out. But the thing is, of course, it's the same thing. When it comes to the British Council, in this case, it's not an OER. Instead, it's what we say by free materials. So you can use it, you can print it, but unfortunately, you can edit or anything. This is for kids. Oh, I see someone is annotating. You can disable the annotation.
Sorry.
Is someone annotating?
Yeah, maybe he did it unintentionally.
Oh yeah, unintentionally. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. All right.
Okay, and you can see the learn English now. The learn English without the things. Learn English. That no, not the thing. Learn English only. Learn English.
Yes.
Yep. Now, this one is an example for adults. Yeah. So this is what we say about freemium. There is a free version and freemium version. But I should say the free already provide like almost everything. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Andri Yuriandi, for sharing the link to the group. Yes, you can also find it on my Wakelet, everyone. So this is for adults. So of course, the topic is different. Like they're more serious. They're into, so you can see business English there. The topic is like about writing email or maybe like in the office, like that. Okay. So Miss Uri, you can choose scroll up again and to the skills.
This one.
Yeah, the skills. So they have listening, reading, the same thing. You can choose as example reading maybe. Skills and then reading.
This one, study.
Oh no. You can scroll up. It's similar. It's same to the what is it? Learn English 10.
Oh, this one. All right.
Skills, yeah, that's right.
That's reading,
and
right?
Reading. Try to see reading. Nah.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. We also have different kind of levels. If you scroll down, Miss Uri, of course, from A1 to C1. Yeah. Okay. Try to choose one, Miss Uri.
All right.
Okay. Let's say beginner. And of course, the reading is based on topic, and because this is for adults, and mostly the topic is like serious, they into office, into work, into higher study. Okay, let's say choose one, Miss Uri.
Restaurant menu. Let's have.
Okay, that's interesting, right? Restaurant menu. Okay. Okay. You can do preparation at the same. Oh yeah. So yes, you can print it out as a worksheet. But here's the thing: when it comes to free materials, which is not OER, that they have their own terms of use, you can print it out. You can copy it for your students. But there is no way that you can combine it with different things. Let's say you make your own books, right? You make your own course book, and you put this into your course book. You cannot. But if you just, as example, oh, today I want to teach, I have to teach listening, I have to teach reading. Oh, my course book, let's say my module is not really, doesn't really cover everything. I need like alternative materials. Now, you can use this like that. So we use free materials, free resources, OER, not really to replace our module, not to completely replace our course book, but for alternatives. Let's say, oh yeah, I can discuss more if I use this, or I want to add more exposure. That's the thing. So you can use this for free, but the thing is you cannot combine it with anything, with other things like that, unfortunately. Yeah, so here's the thing. And also for this one, you can download it below, Miss Uri, you can see below.
Yes. Yeah,
But
nice.
now you can download worksheet. Okay, but let's say in case you are you insist, okay, oh, I want to make a course book with this lesson. Well, you can try to contact British Council. I think they may what is it, require something, but I think you can try if you insist. Okay, Miss Ure, have you clicked the worksheet? Let's see the what is it, the version, or what is it, the printout version.
Wow. Awesome.
So this is the printout version. Okay, this is the printout version. So yeah, again, if you use this, you can use this for free. But let's say this is, I'm like, there is an owner of this. You cannot make it as yours. You cannot say, oh, this is my materials, unfortunately, because this is, I mean, like, this belong to the respectfully owners of the website, which is British Council in this case, yeah, and Learn English website. Okay, so they have the preparation task, and you can also have the pictures of the restaurant menu, and also you can check the answers in the website like that. Okay, so it goes for everything. It goes for every lesson, for the listening, for the reading, speaking, writing. You can see those. Even for the listening, you can download the audio. You can even download the transcript of the audio in format of printout. Okay.
And there is a key for the
Yeah, there is
test.
also key answers. That's right. There's key answers for the exercise. Okay, now Miss Uri, now let's see the last thing from the British Council. We can go back again, and we can go to the teaching English.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, so I think for the example of free resource, we're gonna talk about British Council, and later on we're gonna talk about the OER. Okay, okay. We can go to the British Council website again, Miss Uri.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. How to go back?
Oh, you can click in the tab. You open new tab.
Oh, all right.
No, yes, Mr. Andre. Unfortunately, when it comes to big organization, they have terms of use. So in the website, you can find the terms of use, let's say. But as far as I know, when it comes to terms of use, when it comes to big organization copyright, there is no way you can cite the work without direct permission from the owners. That's what makes it different between open educational resources and what is it, free materials. So that is the big difference. In free materials, you can only use it, no other thing. You can only use it. You can use it with your students. But OER, there are so many opportunities that you can try, like edit it or reuse it. And okay, Miss Uri, can you go back to the tab of British Council?
Yeah.
The tab, your tab. Up there, up the browser tab, Miss Uri.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, and after this, we're gonna see the example of the OER website. Okay, scroll up again. Thank you, Mr. Lee. And oh, unfortunately, they don't provide it here. Maybe you can close this tab and the other tab and go back to my Wakelet, Mr. Lee. My Wakelet collection. Yeah.
Yes.
You can just close the others. That's all right. In case we have to open another and it will make it heavy.
Yes.
Yeah. You can always visit it again later. Now scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah, so everyone can try every website here. So most of the website I collected is from British Council, Cambridge, and American English. Scroll up a little bit, Miss Uri. Thank you. And on the left, you can see downloadable lesson materials on the left. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is the example of OER. So this website is created by one of the generous educators that I have ever known. So in this, in her blog, she uploaded her original lesson plan that she made, like that she made, and she made it OER. But yeah, she until now she made it like 36. I'm not sure if she wants to add more, but I think she just made this to stimulate other educators to recycle and create for their own. Ms. Uri, you can scroll down a bit. You can choose any lesson. Below as example, nah, ELT, the blue link.
This one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
She made this video-based lesson plan. Yeah, so you can download as a PDF. This one, if Miss Uri scroll down until the end of the page, in bottom of the page, she puts the CC license symbols. So here's the thing: when you find the materials, or resources free in the internet, and you can see this kind of symbols, you know that it is possible, okay, for you to reuse, recycle, or remake. But the thing is, you have to know first what attribution this symbol belongs to. So most of the time, you can direct to their website, and they will put, or maybe they will attach the link to the attribution, like that. And yeah, unfortunately, this license doesn't cover everything. You can steal it. You can use it without, like, nobody will know. It's okay. Let's say like that. Okay, because there is no strict restriction or strict law about this, because this happens in educational world, like where everyone try to share things. But I mean, like, by being educators, especially during this kind of time, this kind of challenges, let's try to respect and try our best to give respect to the rightful owners in terms of OER. And let's say later on we can try this kind of contents, and we can give people chances to create their own content using our content. And of course, I believe that we want to be, let's say, respected or cited in terms of OER. Yeah, so it is almost similar by what we know by research. Maybe the difference, like in research, we have APA style, Chicago, citation, references. Yeah, it is in research, but in this of OER, you have common creative, so Creative Commons license. Yeah, so in this case, you can check the license. Here, Creative Commons Attribution, share alike 3, like that. Unported license, like that. So you can click the link and you will go to the website that describe the law or maybe the regulation of how you can use this. Okay, so those are the examples. Okay, I'm so sorry for this kind of obstacle, that it's quite difficult to show every examples, but overall, those are the thing. The difference between free resources and open educational resources. Free doesn't mean OER. OER is always free. When it comes to free, you need to make sure whether you can edit it or recycle it. And when it comes to OER, you will be able to know whether you can reuse it and recycle it when you read the attribution. Okay, now we can go back to my slide, Ms. Uri. Okay, we can go next. This one for reading. Oh my goodness. Reading is, I should say, a gift of open resources. There are billions, I think, more than millions of reading resources. Ms. Uri can click the girls, click the girl, the woman that touching the, and go to my other collection.
I know the secret now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you, Miss Yuanda. Thanks for coming. Yeah, of course, I will send this link, send the presentation link to email. Now, okay, if you could scroll down, Miss Uri. This one open access reading. So yeah, it's open access and free. So it's the same. So there are free and there are open access. Okay. I would like to let's say global digital library, Miss Uri. Your learner. What is it, Miss Rani? Your learner. Young learner, maybe. Your learner.
Young
Young
learner.
learner. Yeah, you can use the Learn English Kits. Yeah, you can use Learn English Kits. Maybe Miss Rani missed it. Yeah, Learn English Kit is for young learners, of course. Now, so this is books, and this is for children. Actually, this is for children. So you can find like various stories with pictures. Okay, you can try send the reading wakelet here. Okay. Let me try. Miss Uri can choose any story. It's all right. Oh, my laptop is coming back. I hope it works now. Nah, as example, here's one, My Little Garden. Read. You can scroll down. So this is like story with pictures.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love it.
story.
Love
Story
gardening.
with pictures. Yeah, and you can also find some stories with audio. So there is a reading aloud. Reading
Oh,
aloud. Yeah. And in the end of the page, in the end of the story, you can see the attribution. Yeah, let's say page 25 through the page tab. Yes.
sorry. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
So interesting. You don't need to draw anything.
Oh, I'm back on my laptop at last. Oh my goodness, let's make it this fast. I know everyone is a bit busy. Yeah, so thank you for staying with us, everyone. Yes. Nah, so you can see the CCBY or the attribution in the end of every story, like that. So there is a possibility that you can reuse or recycle the story, or maybe the picture, or maybe the captions from every story in this website, like that. And you can add it to your course book, you can add it to your own course material. That's how amazing. So this one is open educational resources when it comes to reading, like that. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we can go back to the slide, Miss Uri.
Okay, see?
Yeah, so even though that we cannot open all the examples that I have prepared today because of the time, so in case that you want to try to look for more, we know there are various ways to find OER in the internet, especially you can just do Google search, or maybe in Facebook groups. There are so many Facebook groups that share this kind of thing. Educators are really generous, like us. Okay, so here we have I have three websites that I put here: OER Commons, Open Learn, and MIT. The OER Commons is the main base or the main website for every open educational resources. So this website, you can try to click. It's okay, Miss. In this website, you can search. Even though that this website is not what is it? Specifically for English language teaching, you can try to look for pictures, lessons, lesson materials, or even videos, PDF books. And these, like the results will be guaranteed OER, because this is the main web base of OER. And let's say you want to contribute, you can add OER. You can sign in, you can add, you can upload your content, yeah, and you can be contributors of OER. And let's say we have some kind of a pride to share to fellow educators. And this is OER. Okay. Let's say Miss Uri, you can try to search anything below. What are you looking for?
Okay. So we can join the group.
Yes, you can join the group. You can join the group. You can do. They also provide like training for those who want to know more about OER. Like you want to know more how to create OER, or maybe you want to know more how to differ between OERs or curate and etc.
Yes.
Okay. And I think we already have so many OER ambassador and Creative Commons ambassador. How about you, Winnie? Are you? Oh no, not yet.
This is the first time.
This is the first time.
I just know Oreo cookie.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I just learned a new thing today.
Oreo. Okay.
Oreo cookie.
Yeah. Oh yes, Mr. Magdi Saleh. Yes. I'm like we'll have a discussion session after the slides end. Okay, Miss Uri, I think I can share my screen now. I hope.
Okay.
I hope. Thank you so much, Miss Uri. Oh my goodness, I cannot thank you enough. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nice to be back. Okay, so we have talked about attributions. We have known the difference between pre-materials and OERs. The benefits, of course, there's so many of it. And here's, you can access it later. You can try, browse the link one by one. Okay, I will send the slides in two forms, in a link of Canva and also in a PDF. In case you cannot access it online, you can access it through PDF. Okay, and materials for reading. And here, yeah. So these are that I believe personally the three biggest OER providers. Or the Open Learn. So Open Learn is like a contribution for the education from Open University. So for anyone who wants to learn new things, you can go to Open Learn because they provide 80,000 free online course on every subject. And the courses are OER. Let's say you have a student, okay, let's say private teachers, you have a student who is an engineer. Let's say, oh, my student is an engineer. I need to know the language, the English language that is used in the engineering. Okay, you can browse free courses and you can find engineering courses and you can reuse it because they are attributed by Creative Commons. So they have health, sports psychology. Okay, I cannot, open almost everything because there are too many. So they have education, history, languages, business, science. They are open resources of courses. So they are in the form of online course. And the amazing thing is, if you finish any course here, you will get a certificate. Even though the certificate will say free course from the Open University, well, yeah, it's worth it, yeah, because it's a statement of participation. So in case maybe for my colleague in my Facebook, you might have seen me uploading certificate almost every day, badges almost every day on my Facebook, because I love to do the course in this website. So this is from the Open University. I will show a little bit of an example. I hope the time is enough. So it's free. You can sign up for account, sign up for an account. Okay. So I think most of us know the Open University UK. So this is like the part of Open University, which is Open Learn. So they have established this for students or teachers, both, for everyone, anyone who wants to learn, really. For anyone who wants to learn, they can use this website. Even so, I'm trying my best to be the, to be the best student in this website. So current record is held by a man in Scotland. So he completed like 80 online course. He is now 75 years old. So he spent his retirement time doing the course. So yeah, you can search it in the Open Learn website. Now, so you can create an account and you have your account like this. So this is my profile. Like that. And you can have your own profile. You can share your profile. You can have all of your achievements here, like that. Okay, I know that somehow this is like quite worrying for universities. Oh no, how if people don't want to study in real universities anymore? Of course, no, this is going to be different. This is going to be different. So this is like an alternative change, alternative, not a replacement. What is it, Winnie? Want to say? What is
Question.
it? Yes.
Can I just ask that because right now it's we call teaching or teacher is a lifelong learner. So
That's
I think
right.
it's a very like a future platform,
That's right.
providing more access whoever want to learn, no matter you are student or teacher, right?
That's right.
But as an educator, may I just ask that if I'm a teacher, I want to be the teacher, educator of the Open Learn. So I need to like take the courses in the Open Learn University, like
Oh,
you, mentor.
What do you mean? You want to, what is it? You
For
want to be
example,
an educator here?
I mean, because you show us your grade like sharing, so we saw that you also got you can open your lesson, right? The Open Learn University. So which means that you need to take the courses. It's just like a certified educator here in the platform.
Not really, not really. So actually, like everyone can just use this website. So there is no like certification though. So this is just like an open website. So everyone can use the course. You can invite your students to join the course. So this is the thing is this is not an LMS. So this is not a learning management system. So everyone have their own profile. So you cannot check your students, unfortunately. As example, you cannot check your students' progress. You have to see it directly from your students. Like you cannot see it from your profile, unfortunately. So this is like individual profile, like that.
You mean even you are just a student here?
That's right. That's right. I'm just a student.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I'm just a learner. Yeah. So this website will record everything that you do in this website, like your badges, your course. You can download your certificate. You can download your badge. You can share it, like that. So this is like this really show that educators or teachers are not the center but the core of learning. So resources are everywhere, but still students need us. Does it need an account before you can access the course? If you don't want to do the course, you can still access without joining. As example, I don't want to take any course, but I want to see the content. You can. As example, I just need to take a look to certain materials. I don't want to take the course. Yes, you can, of course. It's open. But in case you want a certificate, like you want something for yourself, yeah, it's better to have an account like that. Yeah, so that is for Open Learn. Yeah, so let's try to access this because I'm trying to share things. I'm not paid, all right? I'm not paid by the Open University, unfortunately. Okay, so we're trying our best to open educations for educators. So to show that teachers are like the core. Teachers are students are the core of education, not really the materials, because materials now is everywhere. Okay, and the other one is from MIT, Massachusetts, institutions of technology. Massachusetts, where every time I hear of MIT, I always remember of my great hero, Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky. So yeah, Noam Chomsky is from MIT. So this is similar to OpenLearn, but the difference is they don't provide the certificate, unfortunately. But that's all right because they provide materials, they provide lessons, and these are OERs. You can find the attribution, and the materials that they put in this website is the parts of their course. So it's like, what is it? As example, there is a semester course in the university, and they put them here. As far as I remember, they have this chart. It's like 30%. 30% portions of their courses in their university, they put it here, and they remake it as a course like that. So they have library, and yeah, you don't need any account for this one because this is just like a library, mostly like videos. And this is not specific for English education or English teaching, but I believe it will really help when it comes to specific or specific purpose like ESP. Okay, so that's where you can find more OER. This is the last. Okay, just like when you say, we are lifelong learners. As an educators, learning is a part of our life. Okay, I believe that this is only an introduction, and I hope this is like a stimulation for everyone to explore more in the world of OER, in the world of what we say by free resources for teachers. These are 3 courses that you can find. Open Lang Network is a part of Open University, and also this one and this one, Becoming an Open Educator, Take Your Teaching Online, is also from Open University. So you can click the picture later on, and you can go to the course, and you can just sign up, try to get as much thing as you can from the website, and try to learn and try to share. So yeah, so this is the website, and it comes with certificate, some things to be proud of. Yeah, so you can get free statement of participation, you can get this badge, and they also have the description. They have the course content. Yeah, you can access the course content without joining the course. As example, I just want to read, I don't want to have any record or anything. You can do it like that. And this is from the Open University. Okay, course content. So this course accumulated like, so you have 24 hours study, level 2 intermediate. Okay. So they have like estimation, like how long that you can spend on this course. So they have quiz, but it's it's not demanding. You won't have to like create what we say by research papers or maybe presentation. No, you only have to do some quiz. You only have to read, watch videos. Okay, so you can take some notes, and you can do the quiz. I mean, like as many as you can. Like no failure in this course. Okay. It goes along with becoming an open educator. And this is what I'm trying to do. This is gonna be my 2022 year resolution. So I'm trying to open my own course. It's on OpenLearn Create. It's not open yet. It's not open yet, unfortunately. I hope by the end of this year. So I will try to curate everything that's related to open educational resources and English language teaching, and I will put it into an online course, so where everyone can access this course for free, and also they can get like some kind of achievement in form of certificate. So I'm still in contact with the Open University and also with the Open Lang Network, so I can try to put the open legally course here in this website. So just keep in touch in email, because I will share it like everywhere when it's coming soon. Hopefully next year, because there's a lot of things that I have to consider related to the OER. I don't want to make it like only a copy of other course. And here are the references that I use in these slides. And thank you, everyone. Thanks, and let's have a discussion. So let's say 10 minutes. As I know, you can unmute yourself if you want to. You can unmute now. Thanks for waiting. Thanks, Miss Okta, for joining. I forgot to say hi. Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany is here. Thank you, Tiffany. and also Mr. Yani. So anyone, if you have like ideas to discuss, you can unmute and we can have a talk here. Any complaints or comments? Yes, Ms. Uri?
Previously, Mr. Magdi Saleh was raising his
Oh,
hand.
Mr. Magdi, sure.
Hi, assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thanks for coming.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning for everyone. Well, to be quite honest, I don't have actual words to describe my feeling. And if I know 1,000 words, I might not be able to form one sentence except that the smart people who are taught from their own experience, but super smart people who are taught from others' experience. And I'd like to be one of those people who are super smart people and to learn from you, all educators, and especially Fajr. By the way, your name is very, very unique and special, because for all of you, Fajr in Arabic language, it's start of the morning, start of the day.
That's
And I think it's a great start for us to know more about open educational resources, because here in Egypt, all teacher, especially in my training, when I train the other teachers, we are speaking about not online tools box, but also we are speaking about offline tools box. And I think open educational resource is a great topic for us. And I remember one quote by Alan November, who said, teacher has to stop saying hand it on and start say publish it. So I really enjoyed your technique, Fajr. I really enjoyed your content, and you strike a proper balance between content and technique as a trainer. And I hope that you are here in Egypt to dedicate a special session for you to teach my trainees about uh, open educational resources.
Sure.
So I'm very happy, and we want to make another session about offline tools, because all of teachers, or some of teachers, not all of them, are complaining that our learners don't have access to internet. So how can we use offline tools like Ainkit? It's in Google Play, and thousands of applications on Google Play. They are offline tools. So thanks for this fabulous meeting. Thanks for your invitation, and I promise to attend every session for you, Fajr. Thanks a lot for Miss Yuri and Winnie and all, and of course our brilliant trainer, Bryant. Thanks a lot for you.
Thank you very much, Magdi Saleh. Yeah, I have seen a lot of your sessions on your social media, on your Facebook, especially. I know that you're really great persons related to the RELO, Regional English Language Office. Yeah. And of course, I'm gonna be really honored if we can set up collaboration. So we can also set up collaboration with the Open MOOC, the Online Professional English Network, right? The RELO, also with the US Embassy. We can also set up this kind of thing, and hopefully maybe later on we can try to make a MOOC or massive open online course related to open educational resources. Because as far as I know, that the courses from the Open MOOC, from the open network, they haven't yet discussed about OER, even though their courses are categorized as OER. So if you join the Open MOOC, like the English for journalism, you can reuse the materials from the Open MOOC because they are OER like that. So, and hopefully maybe in the near future we can try to convince Open Network from the US Embassy and from the HFI 360 to have an online course or discussion about open educational resources. Thank you very much, Mr. Magdi.
Thanks a lot, and it's a pleasure for RELO and US Embassy in Cairo to cooperate with all of you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. Okay. It's amazing. Anybody else, maybe? Okay, we say 5 more minutes. Any comments or any complaints or anything that you want to know more? And once again, you can access my slides. I send it in the chat. I will also send it through Gmail that you submit in the Google form. And I will also try to, send you the file, the PDF version of my slides. And you can try to connect with me through the, social media badges. Like that. Okay, moment of silence. What is it, Willie? Moment of silence, Willie.
Okay, Teacher Faja and Winnie, yeah, thank you for sharing and opening the session, because it's a kind of a new year first global session I have learned. So I have just one complaint, but I will add this learning, seeing, your presentation, the open university, the learning OER resource, they have so much to learn. I'm eager to learn. So which means my complaint is that, oh, I need to, study harder again to follow your steps. Okay. So thank you anyway, but just like you mentioned that you show us that there are so many free open resource to learn. So as an educator, I think not only teaching and learning in the classroom. So we say that relearn, rethinking our teaching responsibility or teaching role. So I think this is very good resource for us to learn, relearn, rethink. So thank you so much for today's sharing. And also, I like the way you organize your slide. Is so, so beautiful and so informative. And you also mentioned the Worksheet, this is a digital tool. I also recommend all the educator to try. And also I will congratulate Urifa. You could also be our Worksheet ambassador soon.
Yes, actually, she should.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So definitely I'm looking forward to our next session.
Sure, of course. We're gonna have like six series from Golden English webinars this year. So I'm gonna try my best, and hopefully, try to come and help me.
Wow. I think you are like a magician. You just take this so many wonderful things to learn. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, so once again, I think that's all we can deliver from Golden English webinar for teachers. So kindly come again. I will always share everything like updates, and kindly connect with me. I will also love to hear from you all, fellow educators on social media, or maybe in any platform that we can discuss together. So once again, thank you everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or maybe good evening, wherever you are. Have a good weekend later on. Stay safe, take care, see you, goodbye. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Faja, can we take a screenshot right now?
Thank you,
Huh?
Faja. Sorry.
Screenshot.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a screenshot. Okay, for those who are still here, you can try to turn on your video. You can try to take a screenshot. Okay. I think Brian is not here. Brian, Brian is
No,
not.
he is here. He is here.
Brian is not connecting to audio. Brian is just.
Brian is on the beach, so don't worry. He is on vacation.
I see. Okay, so everyone, kindly turn on your video if it's possible. You can try to take documentations for us to remember this moment.
Great.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bu Nani Wijaya
Thank
Nasution,
you, Nani,
Pauline, Ahmad Yani.
Miss Rani also. Okay.
Sir, I'm on the way.
That's
Excuse
all right.
me.
Take care.
Excuse me,
Yes.
am I audible?
Oh, yes,
Huh?
yes.
Sure.
Saira
Sorry
mau-
for the late question.
Mhm.
So I am a student, a college student here in the Philippines, for
Okay.
the invite of Sir Brian.
Mhm.
He's my English teacher, and
Okay.
I am a new listener of yours, Sir Fajar, and it's really great to hear and learn new things. But I want to know where can I have the link of your your slides that you
Sure.
use in presentation, because I haven't answered any Google form. I
Okay.
just came here to through the invitation of Sir Ryan.
Okay. I will send my slides to Brian. Of course, I will share it to your teachers. Okay. Thank you, Saira, for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think
Sorry
that's
for
it.
that.
I think that's everyone who is opening the video. I think that's okay. People are on their way. So I will just make it hide non-participants. Okay, thanks, Winnie.
I send a link to all of you from
Okay.
Fajar, teacher. I'm also your assistant too.
Okay, let's take it. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2. Okay. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank
Good
you.
luck for your
Bye-bye.
teaching.
Thank you,
Thank
Pak.
you.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Bye-bye.
end the meeting.
Yes.
Thank you.